dinosaurs fit in because this particular tool has been the most subtle approach to deceiving children. And billions upon billions upon billions of dollars have been spent in the last 20 years to present dinosaurs to the preschool children up to grade 6 in a vengeance, or with a vengeance. Dinosaurs have been presented by all forms of media and all forms of delivery. Dinosaurs, Bill Nye the Science Guy will get on there with a multi-billion-dollar budget. He'll bounce all over the television screen, and I don't know why the Christian community is so slow. Why don't we have our own Bill Nye the Science Guy? Well, so these dinosaurs tell the story. This is a Triceratops found in South Dakota. Why is it so important? It's important to me because they tell us that this guy was the last dinosaur highest up in the rock record, and it is a bird-hipped dinosaur. There's two kinds of dinosaurs, bird-hipped and lizard-hipped. This is a bird-hipped dinosaur, and they're trying to tell us that these guys over here, like this Pachycephalosaurus that was found in South Dakota, in fact, this is the only complete skeleton of a Pachy, it is a bird-hipped dinosaur, and it is also bipedal, 2 legs. But the point is, the Albertosaurus that is supposed to be several million years older in the rock record, it is a lizard-hipped dinosaur. It has lizard hips. It's bipedal. So the idea is, in the tortured imagination of these scientists, and I'll get out here where you can see me in just a minute, is that the lizard-hipped dinosaur was beginning to run on its hind legs, and he was developing and gradually developing the bird hips. But the point is, what God does, that just messes up their theory, and I just love God for that. The last dinosaur highest up in the rock record is bird-hipped, but he's quadrupedal. In other words, this is the guy that was supposed to take off flying because they were on their way to becoming birds, they said. Aren't you glad these guys didn't fly? 6-year-old knows every dinosaur on the stage. Well, where did they learn that? Obviously, Dad didn't teach it to them. Somebody's teaching children in the church about these guys, and there's a lot of baggage going along with what they learn. These dinosaurs lived 200 million years ago, says Bill Nye, and they became extinct 65 million years ago, and then 64 million years after the dinosaurs became extinct, the first man comes out of the fabric of the slime pit in the jungle, and here comes the first man crawling up out of the jungle. So 64 million years, says Bill Nye, passed before the first man came on the scene. What does that do to the gospel? It destroys it. Someone said, well, no. Well, dinosaurs no big deal. Yeah, dinosaurs big deal. Paul said in Romans chapter 5 and verse 12, therefore, it's coming up on the screen, Romans 5:12. Therefore, just as through one man sin entered the world, and death through sin. So Paul said, one man sinned, that's Adam, and death entered the world through sin. Then Paul said in 1 Corinthians 15:21, he said, for since by man came death, not by dinosaurs. Bill Nye has dinosaurs eating everything in town before the first man ever gets here. And Paul says, no. There was no death in the earth until man sinned. Well, if Bill Nye is right, then the whole historical base for the coming of Christ and his death on the cross and resurrection has been destroyed. If you've got death before Adam sinned, you've destroyed the basis for the gospel. So it's just remarkable. Now look at this dinosaur right here. This is a Tylosaurus. This is a marine reptile, okay? Was found in Kansas. All right? This is the biggest marine reptile of its species ever found. It was found in Kansas. Did you hear me? It's a marine reptile, which means it lived in the ocean. It was found in Kansas. Where's Kansas? It doesn't have a beachfront. Fellow walks up to me and says, well, I guess you know that there was a Cretaceous sea. I said, yes, I understand that you believe there was a Cretaceous sea. But what kind of sea was the Cretaceous sea? Oh, it was a placid, tranquil sea. I said, sir, Are there any dinosaurs or fossils being made in today's oceans? They said, not so far as we know. Well, if the convulsive nature of today's oceans is not making fossils, a shallow, tranquil sea will not make fossils. The only way you can make fossils is by sudden, abrupt, overwhelming burial by waterborne sediments.